You've been on a hell of a journey with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's people's feelings involved.
Right.
You know, it's healing that needs to happen.
Mm-hmm. Jaden Smith confronts mom, Jada Pinkett Smith, on Red Table Talk. We all heard about Will Smith getting in an entanglement, and that took the whole internet by storm. Will's crying face replaced Michael Jordan's, and it got so viral that even Will Smith responded saying the dull look was made because before that interview, he drank too much coffee, causing a weird and tired look we all saw in the pictures. His son Jaden Smith confronted his mother on the show on Red Table Talk, and let's find out what exactly had happened.
Do you want to win a brand new iPhone or a brand new MacBook Pro? Maybe you'd prefer a $500 Amazon gift card? Well, comment the hidden message in this video for a chance to enter to win.
During the summer of 2020, we saw Will Smith and his wife had something going on with them over an alleged affair during a low point in their marriage. In a brand new episode of Red Table Talk, Jada Pinkett Smith and her mother, Adrienne Banfield Norris, sat down with Dr. Romani Durfasula to open up about another hot button topic, mom shaming. In a select class for OprahMag.com, Jada uncovers that when it went to her two kids, she imparts to spouse Will Smith, Willow, who is 19 years old, and Jaden Smith, who is 22 years old, and it was with her children that she felt the most judged. Willow shaved her head and Jaden wore a dress before individuals were transparently supporting self-support to that degree. We find in the media today, she said. Their previous activities have become patterned, commendable, and praiseworthy because of the social atmosphere changing and getting all the more tolerating. All in all, what used to be strange is presently viewed as cool. During an interview earlier, both husband and wife once agreed on a point that we are not strict parents, but it's also important to set safety regulations for them to understand their needs. Their daughter thinks that both parents were a little easy on her brother as they were on her. She gives a reference on morning times. When they are getting ready for school, Jaden used to be very lazy, but Willow was the one on time and their parents still kept a close eye on her. On Friday, July 10, the entertainer shed some light on the progressing bits of gossip during a scene of her show, Red Table Talk, where she was joined by Will Smith and Jaden Smith. One reason I needed to get together the media, the features, we explicitly said nothing, the entertainer expressed. We were intentionally saying nothing. We explicitly said nothing. Getting together, we just felt like it arrived at where you gotta state something. Pinkett Smith added that she thinks about the issue privately, and that it was an extremely close to home excursion that turned out to be public. 4.5 years prior, I began a kinship with August, and we really turned out to be ridiculously old buddies, she clarified. Furthermore, everything began with him simply requiring some assistance, me needing to help his well-being, his psychological state. August recently has experienced a lot of problems with his health, including eye and liver sickness. Incidentally, losing the capability to walk and a previous dependence on prescription Percocet. The mother of two kept saying that she met August through her son, Jaden, and that she and her partner Will were experiencing an entanglement, which was a troublesome time when the pair met. I was finished with you, the pursuit of happiness star told his significant other. We separated, Pinkett Smith explained, saying we concluded that we planned to isolate for a while. The entertainer said that she got into a relationship with August, yet that she didn't see their bond as an offense by any means. Through that specific excursion, I found out such a huge amount about myself and had the option to truly stand up to a ton of enthusiastic adolescence, passionate uncertainty, and I was truly ready to do some truly profound recuperating, Pinkett Smith conceded. What's more, as I came through and began to understand certain things about you and he chose to break all correspondence with me, which was absolutely justifiable. Also, I let that be, and I hadn't conversed with him since. So it is a little odd that so much stuff is coming out now, since this was a few years ago, she disclosed to her significant other. Pinkett Smith noticed that she and Will are presently at a position of inequitable love. During a meeting with the radio host Angela Yee on June 30th, August opened up about his relationship with Pinkett Smith. I really plunked down with Will and had a discussion because of the change from their union with Life Association. He gave me his approval. The 27-year-old told Yee, furthermore, I completely offered myself to that relationship for quite a long time of my life, and I genuinely and incredibly profoundly adored and have a huge load of adoration for her. I committed myself to it. I gave my full self to it, to such an extent that I could bite the dust at the present time, and be okay realizing that I completely offered myself to someone. A few people never get that in this lifetime. The vocalist added that his choice to leave the relationship butchered him. Bits of gossip that the pair were a thing have dotted the web for quite a long time, particularly after the vocalist delivered his 2019 track, Nunya. The melody incorporates the lines, "You made me feel like it was a demonstration. You're simply an entertainer, putting on a show because you don't need the world to know." The melody's authentic video, likewise, included a screen capture of an instant message from an adoration interest named Corin, which is Jada's middle name. August recently denied the melody was about his previous love interest. For quite a long time, theories and bits of gossip have been flowing over the state of the couple's marriage. Pinkett Smith fueled this theory in 2015 when she told radio monitor Howard Stern that she confides in her significant other to make the best decision. She stated, "I'm not his watcher, he's a developed man. I believe that Will is a man with uprightness. He has all the opportunity on the planet, and insofar as Will can glance himself in the mirror and be okay, I'm acceptable. I'm not the sort of lady that accepts that a man's not going to be pulled into different ladies. It's simply not reasonable," she added. "What's more, in light of the fact that your man is being pulled into another lady doesn't mean he doesn't adore you. Furthermore, it doesn't mean he's going to follow up on it. In the event that your man can't generally observe another lady's excellence, how the hell would he say he is going to see yours? You must be human and be what your identity is." Long-term earlier, she repeated these statements during a meeting with HuffPost Live when she expressed that her better half is his own man and he can do anything he desires. She later explained her remarks on Facebook, composing, "Do we think adoring somebody implies possessing them? Do we accept that possession is the explanation somebody should carry on? Will and I both can do whatever we need since we trust each other to do so." Pinkett Smith kept alluding to her relationship as a grown one, rather than an open relationship. In 2005, Will Smith told the Daily Mail that he and his better half were open about being explicitly pulled into others. In the event that boiled down to it, at the point that one could say to the next, "Look, I need to have intercourse with someone," he said. "I'm not going to on the off chance that you don't support it. Yet please favor it." It's not the first time we've seen a rogue celebrity relationship. It's a common story amongst public figures. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed our content for today. Stay tuned for more. Until then, take care, stay safe, and have a good one. Goodbye. Peace late.
Hey, yeah. Lights, camera, action. Pull up with a bad bitch. If you wanna set, show me the cash app. Hey, don't expect me to pick my phone when you call. I've been working, I've been serving extra. Yeah, we with the extras. Man on a mission, I ain't searching for my petrol. All I need to know is that my fam ride.